Yo, how you been, Mike? Amin. Hey, we got some OGs in here. How you doing, Amin MV? Mike the Psych. I gotta get back on that push-up grind, Mike. It's been rough, but it makes sense because I got COVID, and then after that, it's just kind of lost momentum. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm getting back into it. How you doing, Mike? You good? Yeah. I don't know. It's tough because we've got these two people that have been in the house for the past 3 months now, I think, 2 months, and I don't know. I just don't feel like interacting with them, so I'm like stuck in my room all the time, which stops me from getting my miles because I don't know. I just don't feel like interacting with them. So haven't really been doing anything other than like staying in my room and doing a few push-ups here and there. But yeah, I gotta get back to my miles in the training. But yeah, how you doing, Amin? Mike, how's the push-ups going? Have you been doing the push-ups? Well, my sister came back and her daughter, and one of her roommates. So it's just like too much. And my sister's not the easiest person to deal with. And the niece, or my niece, it's just too much energy, too much like, I don't know, it's just not as peaceful and quiet as it used to be. And my way of avoiding that is to just lock myself in my room and just kind of wait for them to, well, on weekends they don't go to work, so I don't know, I'm just like stuck in my room doing nothing. Day 6, 100 plus A, that's what's up. Let's see, I did my push-ups yesterday. I didn't get my miles done yesterday, so yeah. It all starts with waking up early. You look good. Hey, thank you, Mike. It's the shaved head. But the hair's already growing back. And I shaved it maybe, well, not like bald, but I shaved as much as I could 3 days ago. 3 days probably. But in terms of NoFap, what day is that? 2 or 3? 2 probably. So yeah, this is gonna be a long stream. I haven't streamed in forever. I miss streaming. I don't know. I just haven't streamed in a while. Boy shave. That's true. That's true. Yeah. How's it, Mike? So you said you're on day 6? Hey, 100 plus. Man, I miss the days. I miss the days when I had a good streak of my miles and the push-ups and pull-ups to go with those miles. I miss those days. I gotta get back into that. But I'm just limited because I just don't want to interact with the people in the house. So I don't know. I can still get my push-ups done though. That's no excuse. Francisco Mendoza. How you doing, Francisco? This cough. But yeah, I think next week gonna start doing caterings, gonna start being busy, and that's gonna help or hurt my habits. I don't know, because once I start doing caterings, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit everything in. So streaks, yeah, I love streaks. I don't know, I like streaks. Streaks hold me accountable, and if I miss a day, it's just tough to get back into like the momentum. Streaks help me. I don't know. People are always against the streak mentality, but it helps me. I'm that guy. How you doing, yo? Or I'm that guy. How you doing? What guy is that? It's a weird picture. But yeah, streaks help me. Whether it's streaks of staying off of negative behaviors and habits, or streaks of like adding in positive habits. Good, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. It's gonna be a long stream. I'm aiming for it to be a long stream. I got my food here, rice and vegetables. I got my water. I got all the time in the world. How you doing? I don't know how to pronounce that, but is it South? You said it was South Korean, right? Or North Korean? South Korean? I think. I should probably put you on right here so I'm like not holding it all the time. But then my phone will probably overheat. I hope it doesn't overheat. I got something in my pocket I don't want to fall. Hey, shout out to the 9 people and the 1 like in here. Let's see. I wonder if I stream for a few hours, how high the people join, the viewers will get. But yeah, definitely got to get back to. I don't know. There's 117 days or so left of the year. If I can have a consistent streak of 117 days, I could change my life around with that, or at least change my mindset with just being that consistent with stuff. It's getting hot in here. What time is it where everyone's at? The 8 people in this stream. Come on, KJ. We don't have time for that. 7:42 a.m. Okay. You're in the UK, right, Mike? 7:42 p.m. How was your day? What'd you do all day, Mike? You got your push-ups in? What else? What else did you do? UK, that's right. Jeans Short. How you doing, Jeans? Reminds me of the guy I used to follow, or still follow, Truett Haynes, who runs ultra marathons and marathons in jeans. Had the pull-up record at one point. Read the introduction to Show Dog by Phil Knight, founder of Nike. Huh. That looks like an interesting book. There's so many books I need to start reading. First, I gotta finish that Warren Buffett book that I was reading, but I haven't picked up in a while. Shoe Dog? Okay. Show Dog. That looks like a good book, though. Hey, Shofi, yeah, it's been a while, man. Getting back into the streaming. How's the job thing going, Shofi? I was wondering about that. Like, have you found anything? 667. 667? Warren Buffett loves it. Yeah, the book that I was reading was called The Snowball Effect, or Snowball, by Alice something. I gotta get back into that and finish that book so I can move on to the next book. It's a big book. It's like this thick. Am I going to Disneyland? I've never been to Disneyland. I've got no No desire to go to Disneyland. Said it was the best book he read that year. Oh, really? Huh. I'll definitely need to check that out. Add it to the list of many books that I need to read. Oh man, did I tell you? I worked at Stradivarius in central London for 3 months. Finished 20th of August last month. I was volunteering at a charity shop. Hey, that sounds good. And I applied for one of their shop as assistant manager. Hey, that's better than you were doing when not getting callbacks and stuff. So that's progress. Worlds of Fun? What do you mean Worlds of Fun? Oh, you mean Disneyland is Worlds of Fun? Manager invited me to their shop. Hey, that's awesome. That sounds awesome. Sounds like you're getting up there. I mean, not getting up there. What's the word? You're getting out of that rut and that like place of people not calling you back, and now waiting for an interview. A charity shop. Volunteering. I was volunteering for this nonprofit a while ago. I might start back up sometime. One thing at a time. First I gotta start working, then I gotta start making money. Just gradually get back into that. Oh, no, Sophie. It's a different roller coaster place. What's a different roller coaster place? Worlds of Fun? Oh, I never heard of Worlds of Fun. I've only been on a roller coaster once in my life. Only once. Which was probably, how old was I? I don't even remember. Oh, I can't wait for that. I bet. Let's see, today I meet with my boss. Either tomorrow or on the 10th to talk to him about this catering coming up on the 11th. And then on the 11th I have this dentist appointment. They're taking like the back left tooth out because I waited a bit too long to have it filled. So I got that on Thursday. Then I think the 15th or the 11th through like the 15th, I'll be just getting with my boss and like prepping for caterings coming up, and yeah, just doing caterings. That was what he came up with. So we'll see how the caterings end up going. The fall, winter, spring, all that. So tired and lost. Still? I thought things were getting better, Sophie. What do you mean you're still tired and lost? I've been feeling kind of lost and sad because I don't know. It starts with just me not having a routine and habits down and getting out of shape and just not doing anything positive with my life. I don't know. I feel that. I've been in that kind of rut also, but that's also because I've been trying to avoid people, and I'm limited in terms of like time that I can do stuff just because I choose not to see. Every day it's soul sucking. That sucks. Like that, we don't want to live our lives every day where it's like draining our souls. So I don't know. I hope things get better, Sophie. I know things will get better on my end eventually. But yeah, hope things get better over on your end, Sophie. Just have that positive mindset, because yeah, negative mindset won't help anything. So yeah, once I start making money and doing these caterings and saving up, then I'll be in a better spot. So yeah, for the meantime, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing my running. What's my plan? So these caterings, I don't know the the schedule for them. Like after the 15th, I don't know when the next catering is. So I haven't gotten with him. So this guy was initially talking about opening a restaurant, but then he thought he makes most of his money during caterings anyway. So Shofi deleted. Would you delete Shofi? So yeah, I haven't worked any caterings yet, but I think the 11th will be the first catering, and who knows how much I'll make for that catering or how the pay thing is gonna be. But once I start making, I'm gonna set like 30% or 25% for taxes and just keep stacking. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't done any caterings currently, but that's what he's been telling me. My plan is also to start getting in my miles, my everyday non-negotiable, at least 7 miles a day. I think I'll start doing it at nights because that's really the only time I got to avoid people. I don't know. I just don't feel like seeing people, so the night times are really the only times I got to knock out my runs. Then during the day, I can kind of keep to myself in my room and knock out push-ups, reading, meditating, all that stuff. For everything they asked for experience, I was volunteering for the charity shop, and the manager called. The other manager then told me nepotism everywhere. Yeah, you know what sucks? Yeah, because here too, I think people get out of college and they have a degree, and then the jobs they apply for, the jobs they're asking for like 12 years of experience when they just got out of college and they don't have the experience. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and it helps. Yeah, knowing people is a big thing too. The relationships, and yeah, same with like, so in high school there was this PE teacher that was also the basketball coach, and he only let people in on the basketball team for people that, I don't know, he already knew and stuff, and it was a big political thing of who you know to get on the team rather than skills or something. I don't know. It's to be a free slave. It's messed up, man. It's messed up, Shofi, but we'll figure a way around it. Yeah. At least you know the manager. That's something. Trust me, they ask why you want to work. And I guess, yeah, why you want to work, and I guess making money and surviving isn't the right answer, because you got to pay bills, you got to survive, and yeah, I get it. It's messed up. They want you to say like, because I love this job and it's what I've always wanted to do, and I want to help this company out. I don't know. Then you have to come up with some BS, exactly. 100% Shofi, 100%. Nepotism, and then once I start working as an assistant manager, I apply for a manager position. Yeah, yep. I get it. I get it, Sophie. I get it. Hey, is my phone overheating? That's not good. I don't want my phone overheating. Let's find a shady spot somewhere. Hold up. Let's go find a shady spot so my phone doesn't overheat. Oh, what'd you say, Sophie? To be manager, you need assistant manager or supervisor experience. To get that, you need connections. Man, applicant for that. Yeah. I mean, I guess you got to go through it, and working for free, and I guess it's all part of the price. Yeah. I don't know. Hold up, let me find a shady spot. Where am I gonna park? Is this a shady spot? Trash. I don't know why people put trash everywhere. I'll pick a different spot. This might be a good spot. All right. Let's eat some food. Whoop. Piece of air. All right. Bro, what's up, Sophie? I'm having rice, corn, peas, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Sorry, man. I get it. Yeah, then, Sophie, I don't want you to get in that mindset of not even wanting to try. Because things always get better eventually. Mr. Park, is my channel monetized? It's monetized, but my videos make like a few cents a day or something. And since I've been haven't really been uploading, it's like I have like $6 made in like a month and a half or so. So yeah, the monetization, I need to make more videos. It's actually how many views you get, and I really haven't been getting too many views on my videos. The whole life story. Oh yeah, that video, that was a while ago. Mr. Park. So yeah, I'm not making anything with YouTube. So it's like not really $6 a month. It's for me to hit the $100 threshold, that before you can get like paid out, you need to hit $100, and for that it takes me about, well, if I'm really uploading consistently, it takes me about 2 months, 2 to 3 months for the $100 threshold. Maybe even longer. I don't know. Kevin Malone. Do I do anything fun? My version of fun is my habits, growing, challenging myself, doing these endurance events. Yeah, that's my definition of fun. I don't consider going to parties fun. I don't consider hanging out with people fun. I don't consider dating. I don't know. I don't consider parties. Well, I said parties. I don't consider clubs fun. I don't know, like huge gatherings. Do I have any close friends? Not really. I don't really care about it. I sound depressed? Nah, not at all. I haven't been depressed in years. I've never really been depressed. Like, I've never really felt like, yes, I've felt sad. Like, it's a human emotion to feel sadness at times. But depressed, where I want to like end my life, or where I feel hopeless in life, never. I've never felt that. Go outside and continue to live. How hard is it to find a job? Depends where you are. Depends where you are. I'm lucky I got, like you said, connections and stuff. I'm lucky I have connections that make it easy for me to find a job, if I wanted a job. Whew, it's getting hot. So, yeah. Go what? Go outside and continue to live? I'm living life exactly how I want to live. Ooh, it's overheat here too, really? Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, I can feel the screen. Whoops. The screen's overheating. There's nowhere to really park that really prevents it from overheating. Where could I park? I don't know. Yeah, flip. Do I have a personality when I'm around people? I'm just like, I don't know. I consider myself like a monk. Like, I don't get too high and I don't get too low. I'm kind of like stoic. That's what stoic is. You're just kind of at peace, enjoying life. You don't get caught up with too much emotion or too low of an emotion. How much you make in a month? I'm not saying any of that stuff. No personal, no private information like that. I've made that mistake years ago, being too... Kevin, man, that's exactly why people like you need to get lives, because people online who love to judge someone who talks about their life and assume, it's not about the person that they're assuming or judging. It's usually something they're dealing with, and anyone that asks or assumes stuff of someone else's life, they're the ones that need to look within. I could easily just block him and all that. I've gotten plenty of people like that. How's the journey? Which journey? Seem empty? I'm not empty. I'm at peace. I love the direction I'm going. So many great opportunities. My maximum no pap straight. What's a no pap straight? Spooderman. How you doing, Spooderman? Spooderman. Trolls need to get a life. They really need a life. They really do. It's their biggest achievement. There's more to life than just being alive, though, Shofi. Just like there's more to life than sex, more to life than drugs, more to life than drinking, more to life than junk food, more to life than partying, and I don't know. Say. But good luck with your life, Kevin. Good luck. Wish you the best. You don't like girls? I like girls. I'm in the monk mode where I just want to be celibate for the rest of my life. Personal opinion, personal journey. I don't want to be in a relationship. That's bullshit. What's bullshit? Hey, take care, Shofi. It's good catching up with you, and hey, I wish things get better, because, yeah, like you said, it's hard. Life's hard. But it's always worth it to keep moving forward, Shofi. Always worth it. Take care, Shofi. Hope everything's good. Dark God 646. Everything's good, Dark. How you doing? Otherwise, you die like average. True. True. What do you mean by crazy, though? Everybody's definition of crazy is different. Keep looking for a job. You'll do it. You'll find one that's permanent. I'm straight. What's new? Nothing new, just haven't streamed in a while. Streaming for a bit. Enjoying the day. Getting out of the house. Are you doing no pap or give up? Man, this channel has moved on from that, Mr. Park. If you want to follow the no-fab journey, I have another channel for that. Specifically for the daily uploads of that. But I'm still doing it. That's a tool that will never go away. Fabber's gonna fat. I have no idea what you're talking about, Dark. I've gone longer than anybody on this stream has probably done with not fapping. let's see, I made it 18, relapsed like once, made it another like 14, relapsed like twice after that, and now I'm on day 2 or 3. I don't know. It's more than 2, probably. So like 18, relapse, 14, relapse, and now. After last relapse. So after that 400 day, close to 400 day streak I got, I could look how many days I've relapsed since, but it's not a binge like it used to be back in the day. No binges. Because binges, that's the worst. Binging is probably the worst thing anybody can do. How you doing, Darmat Pagliadafu? There's no point, like, there is absolutely no benefit to fapping or releasing. Zero benefit. Zero benefit to no pack. I don't get it. No one needs to fat. It's not a need. 296 day streak break. Hey, all we can do is move on, Dharma. Move on. You miss a day, on to the next day. Same with other habits and stuff, not just no fat, but like running or working out, or how did I break the 296 days? What do you mean? Oh, Dharma? You're asking Dharma? I broke the 300 and, what was it, 370 something, 380 something? I was very close to 400 days. And somehow I broke it with hooking up with someone, and I regretted it after that. Hookups are never worth it. Mr. Park. Oh. I watch bad content and nightfall after that. Well, I don't think nightfalls and wet dreams count towards streaks, or they don't count towards like relapses. Nightfalls normal, yeah. I mean, I definitely think if lust and sexual stuff is always on your mind, you are like you have more of a chance of getting nightfalls than not, but it's something you can't control in the long run. But on that, I watch bad content very badly. Yeah, that content messes with the brain and the neurochemistry and all that. So yeah, one thing leads to another. I get that. It's like a domino snowball effect. Once you start, you can't stop. Once you give in to that one small trigger or that one small voice, whether it's PMO or junk food or sleeping in, it's like, then it just grows louder and louder and louder till you just spiral out of control. So it's the same with like the voice that tells you to sleep in. And then once you sleep in, you don't feel like working out. And then once you don't work out, you have that pizza. And then once you have that pizza, you feel bad about yourself. And then you PMO, it's just this snowball effect. And then you feel guilty about relapsing, so you relapse some more, and on and on and on. I'm always yawning when I stream. I don't yawn when I don't stream, but for some reason, streaming makes me yawn. No Fab Day. I could check, but I'm pretty sure it's 2. ASL. What's ASL? Real Talk and Raw Truth. A6. Shoria Punday. How you doing, Shoria? Shoria? I don't know how I face my college tomorrow. Anxiety, depression, fear. Head on. That's all you can do, right? Whether, like, to face your fears, anxiety, all that stuff is to, like, come face to face with it and just do it. How you doing, Real Talk? My young, right. I got to over a year. It was getting to 400 days, but yeah, relapsed after that. So what I really want to do, not just NoFap, but like if I had a year streak of NoFap combined with meditation, strength training, push-ups, pull-ups, running, breath work, reading, that's where all the benefits come. If you like combine all those habits. If you just do NoFap alone, that's not that worth it. But the pain is still there. Sometimes we have to go through pain. Sometimes pain is beneficial. I told my friend my days, they can easily understand that fact. Yeah, I think people can sense it. And especially when you're up there in the days, people can sense that too, because you have that, you don't have that baggage, you don't have that guilt looming over your shoulder, and you like present yourself. You have like a light glowing in your eyes. And 10 plus years on drugs, 3 years clean. Hey, yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. Drugs are no bueno. I'm lucky I never got into drugs, and the worst thing I ever got into was, well, just PMO and vaping, and maybe too much like phone addiction and screen time and social media. I kind of overcame that. But yeah, everybody's in different journeys and stuff. So yeah, that's amazing to overcome a drug addiction. Over 3 years clean. Like a job or your own business? Well, I'm working with this one person who I used to work with before was my boss. I'm gonna be doing caterings with them, here and there. So yeah, a lot of caterings, and then with that money, I'm gonna trade a little bit, save some for taxes, and just a lot of caterings, and eventually grow this YouTube channel, document my fitness journey. Yeah, we'll see what the future holds, but we've got caterings coming up, but I haven't done any yet, so it's gonna get super busy throughout these next few months, which helps. It helps with NoFap. It helps with, as we'll see if I can like fit in UNWA. Is WA Washington? Like the state? It's definitely not Wisconsin. I think WA is Washington. MIS, I'm about to come. Why don't girls pat? Why not? I mean, girls don't fap, but they do their own thing. Lust is still an addiction, not just to men, but to females as well, just not as much. Washington, nah, I'm in the, I don't even want to say it, because I've given up too much information before, of like my name and where I live, and I've made that mistake, and I've gotten doxxed for it in the past. So yeah, nothing like my name I'm not giving out. My job, I guess I could say that, but and not where I live, none of that stuff. So I've made that mistake before. Messed up doxers. There's some messed up people online. I get it. Yeah, I'm not in Washington. I don't even want to say I'm on like the East Coast or West Coast or Mid-Atlantic or any of that stuff too, because who knows? Like, these doxers are tech savvy. They know exactly where I am for some reason. But yeah, I'm not in Washington. How many days I'll recover? I mean, it's different for everybody, Dharma. I'm cool with yes and no. Hey, I can answer some yes and no questions. Do you have a YouTube channel, Real Talk? I mean, like, do you post videos? Sounds like a YouTube channel, Real Talk and Raw Truth. Usually they say to get some momentum, it takes at least a week. For me, I think NoFap, I start to feel like somewhat normal after a week. I'm trying to get to just a week. Because, like, there's definitely a difference you feel when you release. Hey, that's awesome. You got a YouTube channel? I would sub, but probably, I mean, like, if you comment on one of my videos, I'll remember to sub. But from here, I don't think I can go to people's channels from here. Yeah. 2,000 plus. That's what's up. Shadow banned. So is shadow banned where YouTube stops recommending your videos? Because I've heard of shadow banned, and all of a sudden you start getting like hardly any views. Because I mean, I've gotten hardly any views, but sometimes the algorithm hits and you get a lot. Sometimes you get hardly any. So, but I'm just slowly getting back into like the new direction of this channel, of my habits. And if I'm consistent with that and I vlog that, then the new series will start to come. But if I'm not consistent, then the videos will kind of not get uploaded. How anyone can get 300 or 200 day streak? Easy. Like, once you get momentum, it gets a lot easier once you get a big streak going. And then once you get a big streak, you don't want to let go of that streak, so it's like extra motivation to keep going. But yeah, thank you, Real Talk. I'll definitely follow you back if you like leave a comment on one of my videos, and I'll subscribe to you. I haven't really been watching people's videos that I'm subscribed to. I kind of been out of the YouTube game for a while, because I'm subscribed to a good amount of people that I was supporting and leaving comments on their channels, but I kind of stopped. I still feel like I'm not like a natural YouTuber, like that YouTuber personality that people have. It started off with just me documenting my journey, right? And talking about my day-to-day life, the ups, the downs, all that stuff. I never cared about like people subscribing to me or liking my videos or even watching my videos. I speak truth in what I believe to be truth, and depending on what you talk about and say, you'll be on the list of problem people. Yeah, YouTube can be like that, like whether it's politics or you talk about certain stuff. Yeah, I've heard of shadow banned, and I don't know how you get out of it. Or if you talk about people, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, maybe I was shadow banned sometimes, because sometimes I hardly got any views, but yeah, I don't know how to get out of being shadow banned. It's messed up though. YouTube isn't as free as we think it is. Once you're in, you're always in. Ooh, really? Once you're shadow banned, you're always shadow banned? How momentum? Just get a few days. Not just NoFap, but like, for me, running, if I can get a good streak of over a week, then it gets so much easier to do it every single day. But that first week is like rough. It's so much friction to like get me to run or to get me to do push-ups and pull-ups, and it's tough. 1 week is really, I think 1 week is the benchmark to getting things rolling. And then once you get momentum, you don't want to get rid of that momentum. So it's like, it's still hard, but it's less hard. I saw changes in me, it's easy now. So yeah, get a few days under your belt and then it just gets easier. But it's tough. I feel that because I'm just slowly getting back into like getting my miles in, my push-ups and my pull-ups, and it's just like, I don't feel like it. I really don't. I miss the days where I was like consistent, because consistency is everything. People say the first week is hard. For me, 2 weeks. Well, then just 2 weeks. Get past 2 weeks, and that's where momentum comes in. I wish you could join your life, because it would be easier to explain my opinion a lot better. Join my life. Oh, join my life. I've done podcasts in the past with people years ago. People I followed on Instagram, pretty amazing people who have done some amazing things with like challenges and stuff. So I don't know, I still feel like I'm not ready for, like, I've had people ask about, like, we should collab and we should do that, and I don't know, I want to build this channel up slowly before I even think about collabs and talking to people and all that. Kind of like work in the dark, work in silence, and then once I start achieving stuff and growing, maybe then. And after third week, I feel a little bit. Yeah, so it's as far as NoFap goes. Once you start beating the first urge, and once you beat like a really, really tough urge, then you're like, then the brain goes, okay, I can deal with these urges. But in the beginning, the urges are like almost impossible to beat, and that's the challenge. The challenge is not going through the journey without any urges. The challenge is defeating the urges. Build your personal record. Yeah, just, and also get back, and I just gotta get back into the grind of my habits, because it's just like I don't know, I don't like feeling like I'm in a rut and always starting back from day one, and I don't know. I also the journey of NoPap, age 20, but I don't know how many days pass. I really don't care about counting, but I think 2 weeks pass. Maybe my maximum NoPap. 37 is pretty good. I remember when I first started years ago, I'd celebrate just making it one day, or even 1 week was tough. But then over the years it got easier, I got longer streaks and all that. Yeah. Damn, I've been streaming for over an hour. I think my longest stream ever was maybe like 8 hours. No, 4 hours maybe. That was a while ago. That was when I was trying to get monetized. I was trying to get those watch hours, and the best way to get the watch hours was to stream a lot. Why are you late start? What do you mean late start? My grief was relieved after 6 months. Relieved after 6 months? What do you mean, Dharma? Late start? What do you mean late start? I had a shot face mostly, and it takes 8 months. I feel very bad. The tough thing is, like, the grief comes after a relapse and you feel bad, but that feeling bad, you got to get out of that feeling as fast as possible, because that triggers binges, which creates this loop of like feeling bad and another relapse, and it's just, you get back into the cycle. Washington is dry for men with my mindset, and I haven't talked to my family in 15 years. Oh, I feel that. I mean, that's also why I kind of like being a solitude person. Because it's like, right, you don't feel like you fit in, and you want to grow in life, and other people just are content with where they are. I don't think it's the state itself, because I'm sure in the States there are groups of people that feel just like you're feeling. Let's start when I was 17. No, I just turned 20 in August. I heard of NoFap probably when I was 18, 19, and I'm 30 right now. So my bad spot is regret. Regret's tough. Regret is the worst. I think regret's the worst feeling. Well, regret and guilt is the worst feeling you can feel. Because you can't change it. You can't change what you did or didn't do or the past. But what you can change is what you're doing right now to affect the future. Because there's a lot of things I could have done in the past that would have changed my future. Memory from yesterday. Hey, I remember you, Tamika. I got kids. I want my family to meet, but they went ghost on me. That's tough. That's tough when family members. Sometimes it is what it is. Like I worked with someone who the husband, his side of the family wanted nothing to do with his son, and I don't know, it's all sad. But yeah, 39 years old. Yep. We can't live with regrets ever. I mean, if I had a kid and I wasn't ready, I mean, I'm not saying you're not ready, but like, yeah, when a family member doesn't want to, that's tough. So it's like, control what you can control and let go of what you can't, and what we can't control is other people and what they think. But what we do have control over is how we choose to look at things and what we choose to feel. So, and what we choose to regret or not regret. Shocked face takes 8 months. That's what sucks the most, when you know it's what it is. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't change people. And it's sad, but sometimes you just gotta move on. And I think when people try to, sometimes people are just the way they are. And you have to accept them for who they are. And 20, I don't want to pap again, just minutes later, I say I can't remember how many days passed. Yeah, I've been there. Every relapse, I'm like, I don't want to do this again. But then you get complacent, and then the mind wants to chase that pleasure, and it becomes a cycle. So that's what it got me through everything. Seems to be like you're doing okay, real talk, and you've grown a lot from it as well, and that's where wisdom comes from too. It's like you can't be patient unless you're tested, unless life tests you, gives you patience, or gives you circumstances that you have to be patient in. It's like life doesn't give you wisdom until it gives you situations to test that patience, etc., etc. And check the days or just forget. Well, day count helps with me, but everybody's different. Counting the days help hold me accountable with stuff. I still feel like I'm just not, like talking in front of a camera is just very awkward to me. I gotta get used to it. Or maybe I'll never get used to it. Yeah. YouTubers are just naturals in front of the camera. I've been doing it for years and still it's like weird. If you started NoFap, count till 9 to 10 months. Take care, Mr. Park. Hey, thanks for the 10 likes. That's a lot of likes. Shout out to the four people on here and the 10 likes. Because you have a grief and shock face, and it takes that. Alright. Now, should I count my days? That's up to you, Dharma. For me, it helps to count the days. Do I believe in God? I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. Kids and wife called. What they want? Real talk. And why a person who sacrifices himself to others mostly prioritize less to those who are more approaching and dominant. Oh, someone texted me. I'll be right back. I'll probably do the live again, so I'll catch you all later.